Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're continuing with a look back at the Airport series, and this one is the third in the series. It's called Airport 77. Simple enough title, but the main thing is that yes, it is from 1977, a disaster movie, just like the other two. And this one stars some big names like Jack Lemmon, James Stewart, Joseph Cotton, Olivia de Havilland, Brenda Vaccaro, and we've also got Christopher Lee. We've got James Stewart, and we've also got who's the other one? Yes, Emmett Walsh, looking much younger, and a very young Kathleen Quinlan, who is beautiful, by the way. I mean, even in her 60s, I think she's pretty amazing looking. But yep, she was pretty hot back in the day as well. So this concerns basically a private Boeing 747 packed with a lot of VIPs and dignitaries. There's a lot of priceless art. Now this plane belongs to a billionaire, or rather a wealthy philanthropist, Philip Stevens, played by James Stewart. He's having his invited guests get onto the plane and flown to his privately owned house estate in Palm Beach, Florida. And this Boeing 747 is also his. Excuse me, is also his. So it is decked out with a lot of stuff. There are offices, there are rooms for doing business, and there's a bar and lounge, and you can play games and card games, a bar, the best food and all that stuff with the best pilots that money can actually buy. So basically, there is a group of I think it's just three of them. They are including the co-pilot. Oh yeah, that's another familiar face. The co-pilot is paid by Robert Foxworth. I've seen in several things, including Deep Space Nine. And oh yeah, I forgot. There's also Darren McGavin as well. So a lot of big names in this movie. Darren McGavin and Jack Lemmon play the two kind of like male leads, try to rescue everybody. So, like I mentioned, there's two people who are infiltrated the crew of the ship. Their plan is to leak, knockout gas into the plane so that everybody, including the pilots, will be knocked out, and then they'll steal all some of the jewelry and the priceless arts that are there in the private collection of Mr. Stevens. So the co-pilot is in along with him. However, things go wrong, and while trying to get to the Bermuda Triangle, excuse me, while trying to get to the Bermuda Triangle away from the eyes of the the air traffic control. They hit a I think it's a lighthouse, something like that, and or a tower, and the plane lands in the waters and sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Now they try to escape. Christopher Lee's character is killed while trying to make trying to get out of the trying to make the way to the surface and then blow up an inflatable dinghy and then get help. Unfortunately, he is killed. Many of the passengers are killed as well. However, they do manage to escape. The majority of the people, and the two the the co-pilot is killed towards the end, but his two cohorts are killed much earlier on. Several other people are killed as well, including the piano player. I don't know who he is in the movie. I don't really see the. There is a scene where he is actually playing a song to Kathleen Quinlan's character, and she's like obviously falling in love with him. So I don't know who he is exactly. I don't think it's actually mentioned, but yeah. On the plane, there's also the estranged daughter and grandson of the billionaire Stevens. They managed to escape as well. Brenda Vaccaro, who I've seen in a couple of other movies, but she is kind of known to me, and the first time that I actually remember seeing her in anything is as Joey Tribbiani's mother in one episode of Friends. and the voice and face is very familiar. I've seen her in a couple of other things as well. I think Capricorn one, and then it is this. Lee Grant is also in this movie. She plays Karen Wallace, who is the wife of Martin Wallace, played by Christopher Lee. Sorry, I forgot her name as well in that. It is a good enough movie. The main part is uh, uh, Ja- Jack Lemmon. There's a couple of scenes in which it looks very funny when he's trying to make his way out with Brenda Vaccaro's character, who plays Eve Clayton. They're an on and off love interest, who have been divorced with the previous relationships, and then trying to make it through. There's a kind of recurring theme in this series about that as well. Watching him and Darren McGavin in their younger days I mean, at least a little bit more younger days in the 70s is actually pretty fun. I actually enjoy both those actors, and of course Christopher Lee is a legend. But yeah, he has got a more of a supporting role in this film. It's pretty enjoyable, but I think this is not as entertaining as the first two movies. I think the first one is a classic. You cannot go beyond that. Even though they've got a lot of good actors in this movie, this falls a tad shy of being a classic. Not just a tad. It's actually quite a low. I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is pretty enjoyable to watch, and there's something about these 70s movies. It doesn't get boring at all. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. This will go into the rewatch catalog of movies. Every few years, I'll definitely pick out these 4 movies and watch it in quick succession. Sorry, can't seem to speak. It's kind of late at night as well. So that's it. That's my review for Airport 77. We've got just one movie left in this series, and I shall see you in another review coming up pretty soon. Thank you.